Okay, namaste and welcome to you all in this video. So today I'm going to talk about cardinal vowels, and it is given in 1.3 if you look at the syllabus of phonetics and phonology made first semester. And under 1.3 there are two topics. One is IPA consonants 1.3.1, and the second one 1.3.2 is cardinal vowels. In my previous video, I discussed about IPA consonants, and today I am going to talk about cardinal vowels. So, talking about the cardinal vowels, what cardinal vowels are? First of all, you have to be clear about it. So, cardinal vowels are not the vowels of any language, right? They do not belong to the vowels of any particular language. Then what are they? If they do not belong to any particular language, then what are they? You may have the question. So they are hypothetical sounds, right? They do not belong to any particular language. Cardinal vowels are the vowels which do not belong to any particular language, and they are the hypothetical sounds which are chosen in order to describe and classify other real vowels which occur in different languages. So, unlike consonant sounds, vowels cannot be defined as consonant like on the basis of place of articulation and manner of articulation. So it is very difficult to define and identify the vowels in a universal way. So because of this very problem, to solve this problem and to define vowels in a universal way, many great linguists of the world and phoneticians like Jones and Catford and many others contributed a lot, and they brought the idea of cardinal vowels, and these are fixed and unchanging reference points. So cardinal vowels are the reference points in order to define the other vowels existed in the different languages. Okay, now definitions and theory of cardinal vowels. So the term cardinal is derived from the Latin word cardo, and the meaning of cardo is ins. Ins. Okay. Latin word. It is derived from the Latin word cardo, and the meaning of the word cardo is ins, that refers to center. So cardinal vowels function as central reference points in the vowel system. And according to Catford, 1988, 138 page number, cardinal vowels are not the vowels of any particular language. I already told you. Rather, they are what? Systematically established, language independent, universal reference vowels. Okay. And similarly, Abercrombie 1966 states that a cardinal vowel is a fixed and unchanging reference point. They are only the reference point on the basis of which other vowels are, other real vowels are described. So they are the fixed and unchanging reference point within the total range of vowel quality to which any other vowel sound can be directly related. Okay, these are two definitions of cardinal vowels. One of Catford, next one is of Abercrombie. So based on these two definitions of two phoneticians, we can derive the following ideas about cardinal vowels. One is cardinal vowels do not belong to any existing language. One thing you need to understand. They are hypothetical and idealized. Second thing to be noted, they are arbitrarily selected. Okay, arbitrarily selected, not based on any, let's say region, arbitrarily selected, though sometimes mistakenly believed to be based on French vowels, and they serve as universal reference point for identifying and describing vowels of all languages. Okay, these are the 4 points that you can note based on the note about the cardinal vowels which are based on the previous definitions. Then another thing is it is a system of such reference points is known as the cardinal vowel system, and any vowel in any language can be identified by placing it within the system. And the idea of having reference points for vowels was proposed by A.J. Ellis in 1844. This is some historical background regarding the development of cardinal vowels. And the term cardinal in connection with vowels was first used by A.M. Bell in 1867, showing that the concept has a long historical background. However, although the idea was old, it was not practically implemented for a long time. And a fully developed and systematic model of cardinal vowels became available only when Daniel Jones developed it during his teaching at University College London around the time of First World War. So the credit of cardinal vowel goes to Daniel Jones because when he was a professor at University College London during the time of First World War, means 1914 to 1918, at that time he developed the cardinal vowel system. And the Daniel Jones system of cardinal vowels has since been widely accepted as well as adopted in phonetics and language teaching. So, primary vowels, cardinal vowels in Daniel Jones system. 8 cardinal vowels from the core of Daniel Jones system. There are 2 types of cardinal vowels. One is primary, next one is secondary. So, first, first we are going to talk about primary cardinal vowels. Then we discuss about secondary cardinal vowels. So 8 cardinal vowels from number 1 to 8, they are the primary cardinal vowels and they form the core of Daniel Jones system. And these are known as primary cardinal vowels. And the cardinal vowel system is based on a combination of articulatory as well as auditory judgment, not only based on articulatory process or articulation. And primary cardinal vowels in Daniel Jones system, there are 4 theoretical levels of tongue height. One is called the highest tongue position when the vowel sounds which are produced with the maximum height of the tongue, that they are called closed vowels. That is the first one. And next one is the lowest tongue position. So this is the lowest possible position of the tongue can take in a mouth, producing vowels known as open vowels. So when the tongue goes in the maximum height and produce the vowel sounds like E vowels, as you can see here. These are closed vowels. And when the tongue goes very low position, possible lowest position, then produce the vowel sounds and they are called open vowels. And this is open vowels example. Later we discuss. And next one is first intermediate position, that is called closed mid vowels. Closed mid. The maximum height level of the tongue, that is closed vowels, and little bit below that, that is closed mid vowels. It means this position lies between the highest and the lowest levels, where the tongue is raised to a moderately high level, producing closed mid vowels. And next one is open mid vowels, that is second intermediate position. One is first intermediate position and the next one is second intermediate. Highest position of the tongue, then lowest position of the tongue. Then first intermediate position, then next one is second intermediate position, and these both first intermediate position and second intermediate position, they fall between the highest tongue position and the lowest tongue position. And the first intermediate position, that is near to the highest tongue position, and the second intermediate position is near to what? The lowest tongue position. And Second intermediate position, that is also the vowels, are called open mid vowels. And this position is lower than the closed mid level, but higher than the open level. Okay, then producing open mid vowels. So these are the four theoretical levels of tongue height according to Daniel Jones. So look at here. This picture show this. This is the tongue, and this first one is this high part of the tongue, high mid, low mid, and low. These are the four possible height of the tongue. Okay. So using the front of the tongue, and tongue has the, okay, let's say three parts. One is front part, central part, and next one is back part. If the vowel sounds are produced from the front part of the tongue, okay, they are called front vowels, and these are the front vowels which are written under the, okay, word front. And the vowels which are produced from the central part of the tongue, they are called central. And the vowels which are produced from the back part of the tongue, they are called back vowels. And if they are produced from, okay, with the maximum height of the tongue, they are high vowels. So these are the high vowels, this one. And high mid, just below that, they are high mid vowels. And next one is low mid vowels. And the last one is low vowels. So the description is given here in the right hand side. You can see, using the front of the tongue and without lip rounding, four primary vowels are produced. Okay, four primary from 1 to 4 numbers. 1 number, 2 number, 3 number, and 4 number. Look at this vowel is 1 number primary vowel. This one is 2 number. Okay, you need to understand these cardinal vowels with numbers. These all vowels have the number here. 23 vowels are here, and they have the number. And 1 number, if it is asked which of the following is the 1 number cardinal vowel, you have to say this one, E. E is the what? First or 1 number cardinal vowel. And 2 number cardinal vowel is A. So 1, 2, 4. These are the front primary cardinal vowels, and these all are unrounded. 1, 2, 4. Okay. And using the back of the tongue, other four cardinal vowels are primary vowels are recognized. This 5 number, you can see here, 5 number, and this vowel. 6 number is here, and this is 6 number cardinal vowels. 7 number is here, and this vowel, it is 7 number cardinal vowel. 8 number is here, and this vowel, it is 8 number cardinal vowels. So the cardinal vowels from 1 to 8, they are primary cardinal vowels, and other are secondary cardinal vowels. Later we talk about them. So, front cardinal vowels, how many? 4. 1, 2, 4. And back cardinal vowels, primary cardinal vowels, how many? Again 4, 5 to 8. And one, okay, cardinal vowels from number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They are unrounded. And cardinal vowel 6, cardinal vowel 7, and cardinal vowel 8 are rounded. Okay, regarding the primary cardinal vowels, what you need to understand, there are 8 primary cardinal vowels, 4 are front and 4 are back. And out of 4, all front are unrounded. And regarding the back primary cardinal vowels, 5 number is unrounded, 6, 7, 8 are rounded. Okay. And each primary vowel, cardinal vowel, is also assigned a number from 1 to 8. I already told you, which is one of the most convenient ways of identifying them. And these 8 primary cardinal vowels together form the foundation of Daniel Jones' cardinal vowel system. So these are the base, foundation. Okay, these 8 cardinal vowels, which are also called primary cardinal vowels, they form the foundation of Daniel Jones' cardinal vowel system. So, based on it, okay, what are the features of primary cardinal vowels then? 10 features I have written here. Okay, sometimes you might be asked to write the features of cardinal vowels. So talking about the features of cardinal vowels, what? First one is primary cardinal vowels, only the features of primary cardinal vowels. And primary cardinal vowels are 18 number. This is one. Okay, to be noted. Point to be noted. There are 18 numbers and they are numbered from 1 to 8. And they were systematized by Daniel Jones. Okay, already I told you. And they are language independent vowels, means they do not belong to any language. They are not language dependent but language independent vowels. And next one is they are fixed and unchanging reference point. Okay, they are the fixed as well as unchanging reference point, and they are hypothetical and idealized, not vowels of any real language. And they are arranged according to tongue height and according to tongue position. And tongue height, according to tongue height, there are four, and according to tongue position, there are three. This one, high, high mid, low mid, and low. This is called tongue height. And front, central, and back. This is called tongue position. And vowels 1 to 4 are front and unrounded cardinal number, cardinal vowels 1 to 4, they are front and unrounded, and cardinal vowels 5 to 8 are back vowels. And out of these four back vowels, lip rounding is present in vowels 6, 7, and 8. It means 6, 7, 8 are unrounded, 5 number is, oh, 6, 7, 8 are rounded, sorry, 6, 7, 8 are rounded, and 5 is unrounded. And 1, 2, 4, they are primary, and all primary and front, they are front also, they are primary also, and they are unrounded. And 5 to 8, they are back and primary, and 5 number is unrounded, but 6, 7, 8 are rounded. And they are identified using both articulatory and auditory criteria. So these are the some features of primary cardinal vowels. Now next one is secondary cardinal vowels. Okay. So 1 to 8. Number 1 to 8, they are primary cardinal vowels. And apart from the primary cardinal vowels, there exists another group called secondary cardinal vowels. And the first 8 secondary cardinal vowels are directly derived from the primary cardinal vowels. And these secondary vowels have the same tongue position as the corresponding primary vowels but differ in lip posture. Okay. It means there are first 8 secondary cardinal vowels, and after that we have other additional cardinal vowels also. So these secondary vowels have the same tongue position. Position means front, central, and back, but the lip posture is different. It means cardinal vowel 1 is unrounded, and there is a pair. The pair of cardinal vowel 1 is with cardinal vowel 9. Okay, 1 is paired with 9. So 1 is unrounded and 9, if 1 is unrounded, then 9 is rounded. And 2 is unrounded, it is primary. And 10 number cardinal vowels, it is secondary and it is rounded. So if primary is unrounded, secondary is rounded. And if secondary is unrounded, primary is rounded. So this 6 number cardinal vowels, it is rounded, and the pair of 6 number is with 14, and 14 is unrounded. 7 number is rounded, and the pair of 7 number is with 15, and 15 is unrounded. 8 number is rounded, and the pair of 8 is with 16, and 16 is unrounded. Okay. The secondary cardinal vowels are produced by reversing the lip position of the primary cardinal vowels. Okay. But position of the tongue is same. Okay. Lip posture is different, position is same. So there are six additional secondary cardinal vowels. Okay. Additional secondary cardinal vowels are 6 in number, and they are 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. There are 6 more secondary cardinal vowels in addition to the first 8. And these vowels from three pairs with each pair having the same tongue posture, but one vowel is rounded and the other is unrounded. Okay, the 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. These are additional secondary vowels. And all six of these vowels are central vowels. Okay, they belong to the central position of the tongue. They are produced from the center part of the tongue. That's why they are central. And the first pair lies on the periphery, halfway between halfway between cardinal vowel 1 and cardinal vowel 8. Okay, here is cardinal vowel 1 and here is cardinal vowel 8, and these additional 17 and 18 belong to the, okay, in the on the same periphery, halfway between 1 and 8, and is symbolized as this one. Okay, 17 number is symbolized as this one, and it is unrounded cardinal vowel. And another, this is 18 number is symbolized as this one, and it is rounded, and they are numbered as 17 and 18. So this one, this यो आईलाई यसो काटे जस्तो यो चाहिँ 17 नम्बर कार्डिनल भावेल भयो, and it is what, it is unrounded. And यतापट्टिको 18 को युलाई काटे जस्तो, स्मल युलाई यसो बिचबाट काटे जस्तो यो चाहिँ rounded cardinal vowel, and it is cardinal vowel 18. Okay, then next one, the second pair, 19 and 20. Okay, second pair, and these are the additional, I am talking about the additional secondary cardinal vowels. 19 and 20, the first, okay, and 1920 lies between halfway between 2 and 7. Okay, they come under 2 and 7, between 2 and 7, and is symbolized as, okay, this type of symbol, and 20 is symbolized as this type of symbol, and 19 number cardinal vowel is unrounded, 20 number cardinal vowel is rounded. Okay, and the third pair is this one, 21 and 22. It is the third pair of additional secondary cardinal vowels, and okay, they come under, they lies halfway between 3 and 6. Cardinal vowel 3 and 6, they belong to 3 and 6, and is symbolized as this type of symbol. It is unrounded, and another is 22 number vowel is symbolized as this type of symbol, and it is rounded. So these are 22. Now there is one, that is 23 number cardinal vowels. So in addition to this, Catford 1988 mentions an open central cardinal vowel that is symbolized as this type of symbol. Okay, A का माथि दुईटा थोप्लादे जस्तो symbol, and it is the 23 number cardinal vowel, which is numbered 23. Okay, these are the secondary cardinal vowels. So primary cardinal vowels and secondary cardinal vowels. Primary cardinal vowels are from 1 to 8, and secondary cardinal vowels 9 to 16. And again, secondary also there are two types. One is just secondary, next one is additional secondary. And additional secondary are 6 in number, and there is also another one. So altogether there are 7. Okay, 7 plus 8. Okay, 7 plus 8, it means 15. 15 cardinal vowels is the additional, or let's say secondary cardinal vowels. First 8 are the primary, and remaining other are the secondary cardinal vowels. Okay. Now what is the theory of cardinal vowels then? Okay, this theory also make you clear about the cardinal vowels. So the theory of cardinal vowels was developed by Daniel Jones. Sometimes you will be asked to write the theory of cardinal vowels. So talking about the theory of cardinal vowels, you have to describe that, you have to be clear that It was developed by Daniel Jones to provide a systematic and universal framework, a reference point for describing and comparing vowel sounds of all languages. And cardinal vowels are not vowels of any particular language, that is one theory, but are idealized hypothetical reference vowels. I already told you. They serve as fixed and unchanging points of reference within the total vowel space. And the theory assumes that any vowel in language can be described by comparing it with one or more cardinal vowels. And cardinal vowels are arranged according to tongue height, that is close to open, and according to tongue position, that is front to back. Okay. In the same way, the system recognizes four theoretical levels of tongue height. One is close mid, and open. I already discussed. And lip posture, rounded versus unrounded, is treated as crucial distinguishing feature of vowel quality. In the same way, the theory is based on a combination of articulatory criteria, means how vowels are produced, and auditory judgment, how they are perceived. And eight primary cardinal vowels from the core of the system, they form the, okay, they form, not from, they form the core of the system, representing key positions in the vowel space. And secondary cardinal vowels are aided by reversing lip posture or by introducing central vowel positions to refine the system. And the overall aim of the theory is to create a what universal measuring scale by which vowel sounds of all languages can be identified, also compared, as well as accurately described. And what is the differences between primary cardinal vowels and secondary cardinal vowels? It is very important. Okay. Sometimes you will be asked the question in exam. So, on the basis of the discussion presented above, discussion, the differences between primary cardinal vowels and secondary cardinal vowels can be pointed out as given below. Okay, what are the differences between primary and secondary cardinal vowels then? The main difference between primary and secondary cardinal vowel is that they are produced with opposite lip shape. One, the major one. Primary cardinal vowels are source vowels. Okay, they are the source vowel because they are the core vowels. Next one. And secondary cardinal vowels are the derived ones because the first eight secondary cardinal vowels, that is the secondary vowels from 8 to 16. Okay, 8 to, not 8 to 16, 9 to 16. From the number 9 to 16. Okay, let me correct it. Okay, 9 to 16, because up to 8 they are the primary cardinal vowels. Yes, 9 to 16. 9 to 16 are derived from the corresponding primary cardinal vowels from 1 to 8. And the number of primary cardinal vowels is fixed, that is 8. But the number of secondary cardinal vowels is not fixed. Okay. This is another difference. And all primary cardinal vowels are peripheral. Okay, छेउछेउमा छन् 1 to 8, peripheral. But not all secondary cardinal vowels are peripheral because some are in the central position also. Next one is primary cardinal vowels are more significant, more important than the secondary cardinal vowels for the analysis of the vowel sounds of any language. And primary cardinal vowels are of two types. One is front and back. But there are three types of secondary cardinal vowels. They are front, mid, and back. It means primary cardinal vowels, there are not any central or mid primary cardinal vowels. And only the eight primary cardinal vowels form the core of Daniel Jones cardinal vowel system. And secondary cardinal vowels were introduced later on by other phoneticians for descriptive purposes. Okay. And okay, this is the differences between primary cardinal vowels and secondary cardinal vowels. Now, description of cardinal vowels. Okay, this is also important to you. You have to describe the cardinal vowels in this way, like, uh, uh, okay, you can write here cardinal vowels type in the first column, primary and secondary. First 8 are primary and 9 to 23 they are secondary. And first one is E. Okay, write the symbol and write whether it is high mid, low mid or low based on this table. So this is high. First one is high and according to the position it is front and lips posture is unrounded. And two number, this is two number cardinal vowels. And what is it? Front are okay, high mid, it is high mid, and front central back it is front, and rounded or unrounded it is unrounded. Okay, you can see here on the table. Okay, this is the description of cardinal vowels from 1 to 23. You can see it here. And next one is limitations of cardinal vowels. What are the limitations then? So Daniel Jones himself acknowledged that cardinal vowels are theoretical and they are idealized constructs. They are not the actual vowels of any living language. This is one limitation. And according to Peter Ladyfogett, the identification of cardinal vowels relies heavily on auditory judgment, which can vary even among trained phoneticians. Okay, this is another limitations. Daniel Jones emphasized that accurate production and recognition of cardinal vowels require very special phonetic training, making them inaccessible to untrained speakers. It is very difficult to the untrained speakers, and special phonetic training is necessary to produce them. And Abercrombie pointed out that cardinal vowels represent fixed reference points and therefore cannot capture the full phonetic variability of vowels in natural speech. And according to Lady Fogget criticized the system for focusing mainly on tongue height, tongue position, and lip rounding, while giving insufficient attention to other articulatory factors such as jaw movement, movement of jaw, pharyngeal shape, and other vowel duration. Okay. In the same way, the cardinal vowel framework is weak in explaining dynamic vowel qualities such as diphthongs and gliding vowels, as noted by Gimson. And Catford observed that cardinal vowels are valuable for phonetic descriptions, but are not designed to explain phonemic contrast within a particular language. And the system functions primarily as descriptive and comparative tool rather than as a practical guide for everyday pronunciation learning, as suggested by Lady Fogget. And Abercrombie noted that untrained listeners often find it difficult to perceive or produce the exact qualities of cardinal vowels. In the same way, modern phoneticians argue that the cardinal vowel system does not adequately account for sociolinguistic, contextual, and speaker specific variation in vowel production. Okay, these are the limitations of cardinal vowels, and this is all about cardinal vowels. Okay, and I have collected these information from different books and other sources. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment it. Thank you very much for watching the video.